Welcome back to Black Butler Anime Review Special number 3. This one I'm viewing the 149th chapter of the Black Butler manga, which is That Butler Mobilizing. And this chapter is focused on the Grim Reapers. Yep. We see one Grim Reaper who looked like he's been fired. They have to clean out his desk. Yeah, I don't remember who this guy is. Then we see Grell, the Grim Reaper who has a thing for Sebastian. He's gay for him for some reason. Yeah, he was first as Bassie. And despite the fact, yes, this is clearly a guy, and yet he acts like a woman. I have no idea why. Okay, so his name is Cello. So they just hang out at the bar for a little while. He of course does the same mannerisms as a woman. Though he's wearing a different coat than he usually does. The coat he's usually seen wearing in the series is the coat he took off Madame Red's corpse after he killed her. He wore that coat for a long time. And now he's basically wearing a trench coat. Why? No idea why. And they're there because they want to talk about the Undertaker, who was once a Grim Reaper, a legendary one. And they talk about him for a good portion of the chapter. And then we see the Undertaker himself with his gigantic scythe. Yeah, the whole point of this chapter is to talk about him, and that's all these two talk about. And they talk about the bizarre doll resurrection thing in here. Talk about Cecile briefly, and we cut to the Phantom Hive mansion, where the other Cecile Phantom Hive is just looking out a window, gets dizzy, gets knocked out. He says he apparently reached his limit, so he has to go. And he apparently acts like his brother. And he says, "Oh, you seem quite happy right now." For some reason, yes. Now, this is the first time that the other Cecile Phantom Hive. This has been a good, I'd say about it's been a little while since he's been last seen. Yeah, because they're doing this, like, Bimby on the run. So, this is the second chapter out not to feature the main characters, because I was hoping this chapter would continue where 142 left off, but nope, it didn't. I don't know why, it just did not, which I thought was a little weird. The fact didn't. But this was a pretty good chapter. It's a bit of a step down from 2 chapters back, which kind of basically continue with this arc is going. These past 2 chapters feel like standalone chapters, despite the fact being part of the same arc. It's still part of the same arc, the Blue Cult arc, and yeah, I kind of wish we had a little bit more progression with this arc, but it feels like though we're just doing other things instead of continuing to happen, like showing what the actual City of Anaheim was up to. And instead we have 2 standalone chapters focusing on other characters for some strange reason. Grell, I think it's been like a good while since we've seen last, like I'd say about 5, probably about 10 chapters maybe. I'm not really sure, but it's been a while since I've seen him. Good to see his character. He's a pretty good character whenever he shows up. Yeah, he showed up occasionally since his debut in the Madame Red arc. Where he was Madame Red's butler. Yep. Otherwise, though, that's really it for this particular review. Yeah, I know this one's really short, but there's not much to talk about when it comes to this particular chapter, despite the fact that next chapter is the 150th chapter. And here's something I thought this is something really weird. Apparently now, the Black Butler manga is releasing like 2 chapters like in 1 month, skipping a month, and then releasing 2 more chapters. Like, when the last 2 chapters came out, I think back in January, and this is March. Yeah, I think this is a little weird. But who knows? Maybe a couple weeks, probably chance to see 150. I hope so. Okay? Yeah, so until I see you in the next review, bye.